This is Henos Sport, bringing you that heat and that far. We keeping a foot on the what on the next. We keeping a foot on the what on the next, and like the Tibetan Mastiff that I am, I'm applying what unlimited pressure, because pressure does what it bursts his pipes. Now let's get on to it, man. Stephen A. Smith and Max Kellerman. Double salute of the damn day. Let me say it again. Stephen A. Smith and Max Kellerman gets the biggest double salute of the damn day for getting on Kendrick Buckdancer or Lebuckdancer or bootlicker fashion Perkins. This dude is sitting here and trying to argue the NBA GOAT status. I'm glad Max Kellerman and Stephen A. Smith did a tag team. Basically a sandwich time of higgity fucking hush. This guy was talking about Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, Rajon Rondo, and himself against the likes of Charles Barkley and the Phoenix Suns, Gary Payton and the Seattle Supersonics, Clyde Drexler and the Portland Trailblazers, Magic Johnson and the Los Angeles Lakers, Patrick Ewing and the New York Knicks, Reggie Miller and the Indiana Pacers. Are you see where I'm going with this? These are all of the people that MJ blocked. Larry Bird and the Boston Celtics. These are the people that MJ blocked in the early 90s all the way up until the end of the 90s. So how are we sitting here and having a conversation with a guy that basically you're saying if he wins 4 titles? The guy is 3 for 10 right now. I know people are like, you got to say 3 for 9. No, he's 3 for 10 because he's already in 10 attempts of NBA Finals and he's won 3. Now he has to prove himself innocent. In the Henos Sport law, you are guilty until proven innocent. Let me say it again. In the Henos Sport law, you are guilty until proven innocent. And the cold-hearted, the unadulterated, cutthroat true teller fashion is LeBron James is 30% abysmal NBA Finals averager and performer. How is 30% better than 100%? That's 70% less. Things that make you say, Things that make you say, So now the Love Participation Award era is telling us that a 30% recipient who's 20% less than the upper echelon of the pantheon of greatness. This is why you have LeBron tars, i.e. Rudy Poo and Plum Plum Brains, classic Dolce and Troglodytes, ultra fanboys with the ultra fanboy rhetoric that want to tell you 3 for 6 is 50%. Yeah, that's if LeBron James had 6 attempts. LeBron James has 10 attempts and 3 successes. That's 30%. I don't know what math these guys do or what kind of love math. I think it's a love math. It's not actual math. Let me say it again. I think it's a love math and not actual math. They just go into this tirade of 3 out of 10 or 3 for 10, as opposed to saying, oh, no. If LeBron James went 10 times, they're going to say 3 for 7. You see what I'm saying? They change up the math to talk about LeBron James's finals loss versus his finals win. It doesn't work like that. It's how many times he went to the fucking dance. LeBron James went to the dance 10 times and he won 3 times. So what the fuck is the Boondocks bootlicker, or i.e. love bootlicker Kendrick Perkins talking about? All he needs to do is stop the presses and pump the brakes on the nonsense. Go sit down somewhere and what? Higgity fucking hush. That's why Stephen A. Smith and Max Kellerman couldn't let this dude talk, because they knew little rubbish was coming out of his damn mouth. This guy's bought and paid for. So what do we expect? Things that make you say, Things that make you say, I didn't know the Boston Celtics was better than any one of those teams that Michael Jordan faced. Obviously, you have a bunch of people that don't understand the basketball 303 lane and higher. Michael Jordan dropped the napalm. He dropped that ether, that shit that make your soul burn slow, when he dropped The Last Dance. And then you got the Floyd Mayweathers, one true GOAT to the next true GOAT, MJ all day. Because with MJ, he doesn't lack killer instinct. LeBron James showcased his unsportsmanlike conduct when he walked away 10 seconds from the game, all because he was losing. And that's a guy you want to say is NBA GOAT? No. I find that a little repulsive. That's a guy that you call the GOAT, i.e. greatest of all trolls. That's his truest and his most properest levels. Or you want to sit here and say that he is a guffafoe, greatest finals failure of all time. That's the cold-hearted, that's the unadulterated, and that's the cutthroat true teller fashion. See, this is what's wrong with this Rudy Point Plum Plum Brain generation. This is what's wrong with this classic golden troglodyte generation. This is what's wrong with this ultra fanboy with the ultra fanboy rhetoric generation. They're taking a guy that's averaging 30% NBA Finals average in performance and comparing it with the likes of Absolution, 100%. That's why He Knows the Sport told Kareem Abdul-Jabbar the other day, stop the presses and pump the brakes on the nonsense. Go sit down somewhere and what? Rehiggity fucking hush. Your NBA card was revoked. That's why LeBron didn't have your back. That's why he kept you off of the top 5. And you was feeling some type of way and you was feeling disappointed. This is what happens when you go for love frauds. You got to expect for love frauds to be LaBenedict Arnolds. Let me say it again. Love frauds will always be LaBenedict Arnolds. That's the cold-hearted again. That's the unadulterated again. And that's the cutthroat true teller fashion. Just because you bought and paid for, that doesn't mean you're telling the truth. What you're actually telling is a freaking lie. Last time I checked, when what math class is 30% ever usurping 100%? Let that marinate in the corpus callosum and in the cerebellum. Let that marinate in the medulla oblongata. I keeps the foot on the what? On the next. I keeps the foot on the what? On the next. This is He Knows the Sport. Check it out.